Hello.
Twitch,
It,
Twitch,
it
Hello.
wasn't
Twitch,
a month.
Twitch, Twitch.
It was much longer.
Yeah, but we're
How long has it been?
3 months
3
and a little
months.
bit.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I
The
didn't want to think about it.
the 3-month anniversary was this past Sunday.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
lord.
Jesus.
Anniversary of not playing D&D.
Oh,
If you can't tell, we're really glad to be back.
yes,
So glad.
and we hope. Yeah, we're glad to be back today. We're not going to say anything about the future because
Nope.
we don't want to jinx it.
I mean, I'm not doing anything all summer, so if there's no D&D, it's y'all's fault.
Yeah, I have to learn how to drive.
I
Oh,
believe
am
in
getting
you.
my license at some
I believe in
point.
you both.
Thank you. All right.
I have to take the world's most boring class.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
It's the University Core Second English class, which I had a credit for, but it didn't transfer.
Oh no.
And my advisor was like, "You have to take it. It's so important." It's not.
Yeah.
I've not learned a single thing.
God.
Because the teacher gives, like, no feedback.
Oh, that's rough.
Right now, we're doing an annotated bibliography, my favorite,
Oh, geez.
for a paper I have not written. Because
Mm.
it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happens when you don't write a paper, though, usually. Huh.
They make you do an annotated bibliography instead.
Oh, geez. Wait, you're writing an annotated bibliography, but you're then not going to write the paper?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Damn. We should play D&D, though, while we're here.
Yeah.
You know, while we're
Yes.
here.
Yeah, while we're here,
I
while
have
we're
no
around.
memory of what happened the last session.
That's okay.
don't
I
know
have
either.
notes.
But Auric has notes!
I have notes, but they're unintelligible.
You got an instrument.
Yes!
I did! I don't even remember what I decided. I probably wrote that down somewhere.
What did you
Think you-
buy? I think you
you
got... You got a...
There was a lot of back and
you
forth.
got a flute for Journey?
No,
My
you
character
got
sheets.
something for
No,
yourself.
I got a music book for Journey.
Yeah, you got a music
Flute. I
book.
wrote
And a
down flute.
Yeah, you
okay,
got
you
a
did get a flute. The music book was for Journey, the flute was for you.
Yeah.
Journey has panpipes.
Yes, because I can't study music.
Yeah. Yes, last session was just one day. We got some sending scrolls and distributed them. I see cartographers, haberdashery of the supply shops, blah de blah de blah. There was a buy four get one free
Deal at the message scroll kiosk.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember that.
Ellie went down to the cold docks or the old docks.
I think they're the cold dogs. Oh, let's
get
go to
a
the city.
ship. No, the cold docks. I was right. Okay.
Yeah, it's Old Town and cold docks.
I can't remember if we called Dora or talked about calling Dora.
That's a good question.
I don't think we talked to Dora. I think we talked about calling Dora.
Okay.
But we have a ship now. It's
you have standard passage for a ship leaving on the 21st.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
To
Rome.
Last Gate.
Last Gate.
Because
Yeah.
of Allion?
Yes.
Well.
Yes, question mark.
Oh, you mean why are we heading there?
Also we're going to Rome. I remember now.
You're going to Rome.
Yeah.
It's just the easiest way to get to Rome. One of the easier ways to get to Rome is to charter a regular passenger ship. To get in a regular passenger ship that will go to Last Gate and then charter a smaller ship from there to Rome.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My memory of everything that happened like post ferry is very fuzzy.
Not a lot
Ferry is
happened.
very distinctive, and then everything else was like planning, and that's fallen out of my brain.
Spent a lot
Yeah,
of time talking about Journey's birthday.
Also
it really
that.
was. Also,
Is it
Journey
even
got
Journey's
hit on.
birthday yet? Did we get there?
Today is. It's Journey's birthday.
Or it will be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Journey's
Didn't
This
happen
birthday.
last
this
session.
session is Journey birth.
Yeah.
And Journey did tell us.
Yes.
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 And requested us to not make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Requested us to not make a big deal about it and to not hide in the doorway and scare him.
Right.
Yeah. He also told you about I think he told you about just a little bit of Rome tradition involving eating of sweets.
Yes.
Okay.
And he bought a large assortment of chocolates for the purpose, as well as 2 things which aren't Turkish delight.
Candied fruit and mixed chocolates. And
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And there was a breakfast brunch place, which I think
Yes.
was searched for tomorrow's eating because
The
Journey
Bagel
wants good
Factory.
Yeah.
The bagel factory.
The ship leaves on the 21st at 11:45 promptly, and the
Yes.
boarding begins at 10 a.m.
And we have
That's really funny. I forgot about that. I do love that. I love that I said that.
Which one? What?
it leaves at 11:45 promptly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have about 4 days? 5 days? 3 days?
5 days.
5.
It's the 16th today. You leave on the 21st.
Okay.
Yeah. Or will be when we wake up because
Yes.
we went to sleep, I think.
Yes, we did.
I would like to do something in the morning before people get up,
Okay.
before Journey gets up.
What would you like to do?
Okay. So, hear me out. There's not specifically actually a spell for this, but there are spells that are semi-similar. Can I go outside and try to grow my own peach tree with the world's sweetest peaches? Maybe not
What
peaches,
would
maybe
you
apples.
what are you trying what
Plant
Okay.
growth / druidcraft.
Okay. I would like you to make a nature check.
Okay. Because I want to make.
How
'cause I
many
feel like,
how many levels of spell how many levels of spell are you going to expend on this?
I mean, plant growth is 3rd level.
Okay.
And the language of that is channels vitality into plants within a specific area. But then I can, like, at 1st level, I can make vines happen, and at 1st level, I can purify food and drink and make good berries happen. And then a druidcraft is a cantrip to make, like, a small plant.
Mhm. Yeah. So make a nature check.
Okay. What's a fruit that grows in cold weather? Apples? Maybe?
Blueberries
Because I
are
think that
a pretty
Willow
cold
heard
weather.
sweets and thought that's fruit.
Mhm.
Or honey or something. Oh, wait. Maybe instead of that, I try to charm some bees into just bringing me honey.
Ooh. You could do either.
Can I make 2 separate nature checks? One to make tree and one to figure out if I see any bees?
Yes.
Okay. Or would that be nature or would that be perception? Find bee investigation.
Find B. I would say survival or nature.
Okay. So the first, my apple. What is that? You said nature.
Mhm.
Apples is 23,
Okay.
and then
Wait. Let's see if this works. Do you start from scratch, or do you start with a different plant?
I'm wondering Maybe I find like a crab apple and then make it be better apples.
Okay. With a 23, absolutely you can do that.
Okay.
It's a lot for a plant to
Just happen. Yeah.
yeah. So that works. Yes.
Okay.
You make not so crab apples.
Yeah. Actually good apples.
Actually,
Honeycrisp or something.
Honeycrisp. That's fun.
Willow make Honeycrisp.
I'm gonna
Willow
start
makes
a
Honeycrisp
business.
apples. All
And
right.
then I want to look for bees. What does that check?
Oh, you want to look for bees also?
Yes.
Survival or nature?
I'll do survival. That one's good. I mean, they're both good. Not if I roll a 3. Well, that gets me to 12.
You don't see any bees in the area.
Dang. Okay. Well, apples will be good enough. I pick all the apples off the tree.
All right.
How many apples do I have? I'm gonna roll a
Roll
die.
a d10.
A what?
Roll a d100.
Oh
Huh?
No,
god.
no. Roll a d20.
D20?
D20 is good.
I've just been
14.
listening about Willow's search for apples and honey and can't stop thinking about Rosh Hashanah.
Hmm.
14.
14.
Yes.
You get 14 apples.
Cool.
Wow.
I bring my apples inside and I put them on.
You bring
the
your apples
bedstand.
inside just in time to see Journey. It's early morning, you think. A little bit before you really would have liked to get up. But something woke you. Some movement. Out of the corner of your eye. Something's in your room. Something just rolled under your bed.
Something rolled under my bed.
Yeah. You, it darts out, and I think, well, it darts out, and I think you, like, almost reach for it, but it slips by you, and, grabs your ankles instead and pulls you to the ground. And it's Ellie.
I punch him.
That's you roll. No, you get that one for free. No, I'm just gonna let that happen. I don't think Ellie's dodging.
No, he doesn't.
That
I do it again.
That is what all those rolls were for, by the way. The secret rolls.
Yes, I was rolling this whole time. I rolled badly on getting under the bed, but in terms of getting in your room.
Arik rolled. I mean, the Journey's passive perception is not great, but you almost you rolled like just barely to avoid Journey. Ellie kind of just got away. It was very fun.
We're in one room, right? We're in a suite room.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I have in my notes.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh right, you didn't have to get into the room.
Well.
No, that still
Well,
makes sense. You have to get under the bed. So.
And it's not actually one big room. There
Two
are
beds and a
doors, if I
pillow, right?
remember.
Right, there are doors.
Mm.
It's not one big bed. Not NADPOD one big bed.
Not NADPOD one big bed.
I thought that it was 2 beds pull out in one room.
Right, yes it was. That's what you remember
That's
this.
what's in my notes.
That's really funny. I love this. I love
Even better.
I love when I don't remember things that I did, but I'm like, huh, that's really funny. I'm glad I did that.
Even better. Yeah,
So
Ellie lets himself get up. Yeah, you walk in on Ellie getting punched. Violence.
I drew craft like a bunch of flowers in a row and just like throw them over the violence happening.
Hey, somebody needs to draw that.
I'm doing too, don't worry.
Incredible.
I went through the apples, but I don't want to bruise them.
Yeah.
One of us is already bruised.
Mm-hmm.
I can't no, no. I don't care about you. I don't want to bruise the apples.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
That's
knew
fair.
that's what was happening.
Mm-hmm. Fucking worth it.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
I
No,
brought
it's
you
not.
apples.
Uh-huh.
I made you apples, and I think I've got them like, I think I've got like my skirt making
Mhm.
a little
Aw.
basket type of thing.
Yeah.
Journey is going to disentangle himself from Ellie and get up. Thank you, Willow. I appreciate the thought.
I remember you said you liked sweet things, and I
I
don't
kick Ellie.
actually know if they're what?
He kicks you back.
I don't know if they're actually sweet because I've never actually done this before, but in theory, they're good. And I give you a look like, eat it right now.
Journey just kind of looks down at his night clothes and sure, and reaches and takes out an apple and takes one of the apples and tries it.
Roll
Ellie
a
will
d20.
also-
Actually,
Okay.
Journey's he's not gonna take a bite out of it, he's gonna slice it.
At least she's gonna
Fancy.
bite it.
Roll a d20.
I smack Ellie. They're
What?
journeys. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I think in the singing what everybody shares.
And also, Journey was talking about the habit in Rome of sharing sweets for birthdays.
Okay, don't smack Ellie. Actually, maybe I smack Ellie just cause that's what was
Ah,
happening in the
violence.
room. I think that's funny.
What did I do to you?
Violence behavior.
I don't know. I just saw that we were smacking.
I
That
guess
Uh,
that's,
that was
I
some
guess
other
that's fair.
custom.
My d20 roll was a 7.
Mine's 11.
All good.
Mine was also a 7.
It was basically just seeing it was not a nat one. The
Okay.
apples are great.
Hell yeah. Listen, if Journey didn't want to get scared, he shouldn't have told me explicitly not to.
I mean, isn't that sort? I mean, I guess. I dump all the apples on the bed.
Oh, but there's we could,
What?
well, we can just get a bowl and go outside and eat them,
Oh, I mean, right now, I mean, we can always pick them up off the bed.
Okay, that's cool.
Is there like a
I needed to free my arms, and then I hug Journey.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday!
Thanks. Thank you. Once I wake up properly, I'm gonna grab some sweets that I bought yesterday and share them with you, Willow. Ellie doesn't get any for a couple minutes.
Man. Worth it. It
I'm-
was funny.
I really am trying my best to discourage this. Like, sleeping in is a rare pleasure for me.
I know.
It's
We
okay.
can take a
Ellie,
nap
you
later,
can-
I promise.
You can scare me
you-
later if you can actually get past my super senses. You can try to scare me later.
I'm gonna get dressed because I'm not getting back to sleep now, and Journey will begin to get dressed.
Okay.
See, now I'm curious what everybody's sleep clothes look like.
What now?
Journey silk
I'm
pajamas.
curious about people's pajamas.
Well, he's got a white sleeping shirt. I think this was a long time ago. It's
Yeah,
it's
probably
baggy and
are.
stuff, but
Mm.
it's made of nice material that he keeps packed away and stuff. Doesn't get dirty and doesn't get torn as best as he can manage it. He's got some kind of sleeping trousers of a darker material. I am imagining him putting like little cork bits on his horns.
Oh, that's good.
That's really
So
cute.
does
But-
it stab the pillow?
Kinda. I don't think he actually does that, but
It would be funny.
there might be something like that. I don't know.
You know, like old-timey nightcaps?
Yeah,
Little mini one of those for each horn. Like little knit things.
maybe. Then there's
Horn
the question of like,
cozies.
can tieflings' horns like grow cold, like teeth or something? I don't know.
Mm.
I
I
mean,
mean,
they're
they.
probably like fingernails.
Like
Or,
finger.
like,
Okay, yeah.
cartilage.
So
I guess
not so much.
it depends on like how you think about tiefling biology.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the horns are just horns and not really feelable except at the base. But I can imagine there being like something on the tips of the horns to stop it like stabbing things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like little thimble type things, like gold caps that are rounded at the end.
Yeah.
So
I don't
it's
know.
jewelry and
Yeah.
also
Oh, yeah.
non-savage.
That sounds cool. Sure, why not?
Nice.
Elise sleeps in really loose trousers and no shirt.
I think Willow just. What does Willow sleep in? I think she just puts on a separate pair of pants and a different shirt, except because she's used to sleeping in the outdoors where it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're in a place where it's warm, she does just get stripped down to her underwear
Oh,
because she does not care.
fair enough.
I'm writing down everyone's sleepwear because
Yeah.
I'm
I kind of feel like if it was really hot out, Willow would sleep naked and just would not register why people are by her
Absolutely.
just stripping.
No, absolutely. That tracks.
Like what?
Why?
I feel like there was only a few days of the year when it got that hot in the Singing Wood, but I really don't think
Yeah.
anyone cared.
Yeah, I don't think that like there wasn't housing.
Yeah. It's like you wear clothes when you are cold and you don't when you're not.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Like when they went swimming in the river, even though it was freezing, just strip and jump in. Who cares?
Oh, I have to underline this. That's right. Sorry.
All right. So,
Yeah,
the rest
Journey's
of the
getting
day
up.
is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go out to that breakfast place that he scouted, invite his friends. Nothing specific that Journey is gonna want to do for his birthday, except maybe like, oh right, I have to check. Well, I have to find something out to find out what Journey is gonna be doing, but he has no large plans.
I think you did pay for dinner service at Rockaway Halls. Oh no, you paid. You did pay for breakfast and dinner service.
It says we spend 5 GP for one night plus breakfast and dinner meal service.
Yep. So you can have a continental breakfast at the hotel.
But
No,
brunch.
it's not it's a full breakfast. But you can also go out to brunch. I mean, you're welcome to, of course, go to the breakfast room and just take a bunch of the continental breakfast pastries and danishes and like just put them in your bag for later.
Oh fuck yeah!
I
I
mean,
that.
like people might think it's a little gauche, but like they're not gonna stop you.
Oh, I'm doing that.
You
I
can.
go down with my bag and I just start shoving pastries in.
Some of the staff do like pointedly look away. They're like, we're just not gonna engage. We're just not gonna engage. This is a
Are
paying
there
customer.
little individual? What's the equivalent of the little like plastic jam containers?
Ooh, what is the equivalent?
Are there like little jam jars? Or is there just like communal jam?
Um,
There's those little like jam packets that you get.
I think
Yeah,
it's
the
but
like
ones that you
not
peel the cap.
plastic.
I think
Oh.
what it is that there's like there are communal jam things, but there's also like uh carefully shaped shells. So you like dip
Ooh.
you dip a shell into the communal jam thing, and then you have like a jam for your table.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't put that in my bag. I do take one and just start eating it like finger food.
The jam?
Yes.
Okay.
As we go to the brunch place, I'm just like,
Snacking.
Alright.
like using my finger as a spoon.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Journey is also gonna buy. He's gonna at some point in the next few days, maybe not today. He's gonna buy a little silver necklace. I want to say
Okay.
is one thing, and another. I'm gonna say. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Okay.
But brunch is gonna be fun. Enjoying bagels and breakfast sandwiches and stuff.
Are there bagels?
Bagel
We're at the
Factory.
Bagel Factory.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Forgot.
You enter the bagel factory.
Is okay.
Yes?
Is it like that?
Nope.
Dang it.
Nope, it's just regular. Nope. Just bagel.
I had to start thinking that in my brain a while ago because I used to say bagel
Oh.
and people made fun of me for saying bagel because that's not a thing. So I would think bagel
That's fair.
because we're by the coast.
Yeah. It would be really cute. And there's a lot of things that are named like that, but this one's just the bagel factory regular. Just the regular schmegular bagel factory.
The regular schmegular.
Okay.
Regular schmegular bagel schmegel. Shout out to Bagel Schmegel. Anyway. You enter the bagel factory.
Excellent.
Everyone roll initiative.
What
Huh?
actually?
Wait, what?
12?
12.
Huh?
Okay.
2.
13.
Alright, so Journey, Willow, Ellie, right?
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah?
I know what this is gonna be.
What is it gonna be?
I don't know.
Hold on. Never mind. Please
So
continue.
getting in line to order bagels to make sure they don't run out of fresh bagels?
We have to.
Well, no, it's the bagel factory. They're not gonna run out of fresh bagels.
You say that.
That's fair. That is very
The
fair.
both of the bagel stores near me, the one in North Carolina and the one in Virginia, they run out by like noon. They only have the
That's
leftovers.
crazy.
And the like shitty bagels that nobody wants.
Oh my god. That's so sad.
The egg bagels are like gone by like 10 a.m.
Of course, because they're egg bagels.
Yeah, because they're egg bagels. I would buy all of them.
I understand. I too would buy all the egg bagels. Anyway. Journey,
Yes.
what is your bagel order?
Oh no.
uh, probably gonna get like a bagel breakfast sandwich with like egg, cheese, and like bacon and stuff.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on what kind of bagel?
I don't know. Onion.
Onion bagel. Bacon, egg, and cheese on an onion bagel. Would you like any spinach on that?
No.
Okay, bacon, egg, and cheese on an onion bagel. That's what you get. Willow, bagel order.
Okay. Willow doesn't know what anything of this is. She picks pumpernickel because that's the silliest name on the menu. And then she, what is? Okay, hold on. What is lox?
I am so happy that you asked. The humble salmon. This worker launches into a 15-minute condensed
Oh,
presentation on the life cycle of salmon, and then moves on to successive conversations about the curing of lox. It is
Willow
comprehensive.
is absolutely like fascinated, tuned in the whole time.
But this does mean that Ellie, what is your bagel order? As Willow is listening, is wrapped up in the bagel trap.
Oh no.
I said nothing.
Oh dear. I think Ellie's bagel order would be I think he likes cinnamon raisin.
Mm-hmm.
And he would do like a breakfast sandwich bagel with sausage, egg, and cheese.
Sausage, egg, and cheese on a cinnamon raisin bagel.
Mm.
Bagel toasted.
Yes.
All right. Journey and Ellie, you get your bagel sandwiches. Willow is still at the counter.
Oh no.
Willow,
Yes.
what would you like on your bagel?
Okay, I'm sorry about this. I would like a pumpernickel with lox and butter and honey.
We love you, Willow.
We love you so much.
The bagel guy who was just talking to you very animatedly shuts down. Uh-huh. Okay.
Was that wrong?
I guess! Throws up his hands and starts making your bagel. You want it toasted?
Yes.
Your bagel is toasted. Oops, sorry, I'm just double checking.
What are you double checking?
I'm so afraid.
That my bagel order is cursed?
Don't
Be
give them
glad
any
I didn't
ideas.
also ask for
I'll
jam
be
on
right
it.
back.
Oh.
Okie dokie then.
They've been saving this, I can tell.
Mm.
I'm scared.
I'm terrified.
Sorry, I had to make sure nobody got unwittingly streamed to the internet. You received your bagel.
What?
As I had to make sure someone wasn't going to come down.
Oh.
Yeah. You receive your bagel. You are seated at a table. Well, you can seat yourselves at a table. The cost comes out to, let's see, sausage, egg, and cheese, abomination.
What was that last time?
13 gold. No.
For all of us? Or separately?
Altogether.
Okay.
Okay.
Altogether 13.
I guess we can...
That's not divisible.
I know.
Okay. Oh, you want divisible? Okay. The abomination sandwich
cheap.
was 3.
I guess it's not equal to dollars.
The abomination was 3, and each of the breakfast sandwiches were 5.
Okay. Then we mark that.
No, the abomination. Sorry, I changed my mind. Abomination is 6. Surcharge for fucked up.
I'm sorry, sir.
Will
ma'am,
was
I'm
fully about to pay it.
Journey just kind of sets down his
Oh my
bagel and
God.
begins to look intimidating.
He
Are
doesn't
you?
say surcharge for fucked up. That's
No,
me, the
but,
DM,
but-
changing my mind.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that's
I
me,
will
the
admit-
DM, changing my mind.
I was originally imagining this guy saying this is a charge and actually known it's actually this much, even with or without the change. But okay. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Why
No,
are
that's
locks so much more expensive?
it's not the locks. You don't get
It's
a
not the
receipt.
lock.
You don't get a receipt, but if you did, it would have surcharge for fucked up. Like there's no receipts, and like thank God for this guy that there's no receipts.
I'm sorry.
No, I think it's really funny. Thank you for doing this.
I feel like there's no way Willow with no knowledge of anything would make the connection between salmon and cream cheese.
Oh, no, it makes perfect sense.
Mm.
And so she just picked the funniest sounding bagel, two things she likes, which are butter and honey, and then lox because this guy seemed so passionate.
That's so sweet. But yeah, no, yeah. You have a lovely breakfast at the bagel factory.
Amazing.
The environment is I mean, I gotta say it's like a little weird because it's this like big industrial looking building, and you can like see the bagels, like it's like clear glass through to like the bakery area, so you can see them making the bagels in real time,
Like a Krispy Kreme.
like a Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like it's just kind of stark industrial in the interior. It's not made to be any friendlier. Like the counter is a little bit colorful, and the counter is like the most approachable area of this whole place.
I see.
Yeah, it's very like military cafeteria,
Oh,
great.
that's
and
funny.
it's really with this like cute dinery counter. It's
Huh.
yeah, I love the bagel factory.
Why did we roll initiative?
Because Nemo wanted to mess with us a little.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. What were you?
It was-
Were you
it would-
thinking that's what it was?
No, I was thinking it was something else. It's okay.
Walk in and the bagels grow legs and start kicking us.
Attacking us.
Only the pumpernickel.
I did to it.
Actually, Willow, you hear with your incredible perception a tiny
No.
bagel scream.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. No.
Just a hard, solid no. No, that doesn't. No.
I'm not yes handing that. No.
I mean, maybe all the bagels scream. It's just nobody else can hear.
No.
Blech.
Actually, when you're cooking bagels, they do scream a little bit.
Good. I
'Cause of
think
the
that's good.
steaming and the bubbles.
Incredible. Yeah, you have a lovely breakfast at the yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
You have a lovely breakfast at the bagel factory. We've received
So what are
art
our plans for
of
the rest of the day?
Journey and Ellie wrestling
Awesome.
well. Willow throws flowers. Yeah.
It's
Yes.
really-
It's so cute. So what are we doing for the rest of the day? Sorry, my mouth is full of bagels.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have many plans. Mostly relaxing, and I have some shopping I have to do. Very
Simple.
minor things.
I mean, do you want to go like? I mean, we kind of have the funds, and we have been looking. I know you and I are thinking about at least, in either silvering or investing in silver weapons.
Oh, right. Right. Okay.
I think that might be fun.
That's a really good idea, thanks.
Do we still want to call Dora with what we know?
Yes.
Found out? I don't even remember
Arik
what we're supposed to be
can't-
looking for.
I can't remember why we were gonna message, why we thought about messaging Dora at all.
I know there was one thing we were thinking about was trying to get her to teleport us, because we
To
know that there's one
Rome.
in Last Gate.
Mhm.
There's one near Last
That's
Gate.
what it was.
There's one near Last Gate. But I don't remember if there was, because we already filled her in on Heme, right?
I think you
I think
did,
I think we filled her on Heme. We haven't talked to
Mm.
her at all about Lakra.
We wanted
Even
to
though-
ask her about
yeah,
that, I think.
We don't know anything. We don't know that it's Lakra. We don't know that it's
Well, we know
its
that
name,
it's
but we know that
something
it's
related
something.
to Lost
Yes.
Gods, probably.
Yes.
And Dora is our resident necromancer, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
given that it's raised from dead stuff.
And then Heart is like a different category of forgotten god, right?
Yes.
Yes. Heart is remembered. Like, nobody... People just don't talk about Heart.
Right.
Because, like, ultimately Heart doesn't exist anymore.
It's the beast.
Like, Heart straight up is not the same entity, essentially.
Right.
Yeah. And people don't talk about the beast at the end of the world because, well, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's not forgotten the same way.
No, people know.
So that's not like stuff that Dora's researching.
Yeah. That was a
Okay.
little bit stuff that Ellie's dad was researching.
Yes.
Right.
It was
'cause
something that and Dora's dad as well.
Yes, Ellie and Dora's. God. One day, one shot the dad squad.
That's
I would cry. It would be so funny. Would be very, very funny. Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
no? What?
I thought my shit. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, my thing just wasn't lighting up. Okay, we're good.
You just got a
You're
little
good.
bit louder too.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
I had forgotten about the silvering of the weapons. That is a good idea. I suppose if we have a few days, I might look around, see if there's any odd jobs need doing, because we do have spare funds, but it has been a while since we've, at least since I've added to mine rather than simply taking away.
That's fair.
But I am comfortable today, just relaxing,
Mhm.
especially given what today is, and I have some assorted candied fruits and chocolates I'm going to share with you too, though, Ellie, you get last pick of each one.
Yeah. Still worth it.
If you say so.
It was my one thing. I will not bother you the rest of the day.
Right, well. Didn't so much. Fair up. Okay. Finishes the last bite of his bagel. Yeah, I mentioned I wanted to do
my
some.
monstrosity.
Hmm?
I got an 18. I think that I can't decide if that means yes, I love it, or if it's I've developed taste buds.
Was that a Constitution?
I was just rolling to see how I felt about it.
What would you get if that was a Constitution saving throw?
If that was a Constitution saving throw, then
Yes.
that would be a 22.
I think that you like it.
Okay. Yeah, because, okay, when you cook a fish, when you cook a salmon, you cook it in butter.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
and
mean,
sometimes
you
you
can
put,
absolutely,
Old Bay has, brown sugar in it. You can put, brown sugar on top.
I've made honey miso salmon. I've just not
So, that's
done...
not that weird.
Yeah.
It's just because it's lox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just because it's lox that makes it weird.
Okay, so now I want to try that.
Good luck. Stay safe out there.
I'll report
Stay
back if
safe,
I enjoy.
homie.
On a pumpernickel bagel really gets me about that.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a lot.
It is a lot. There's a lot happening there. Okay.
Listen, I only know that it's an abomination because I've ordered abomination bagels and sandwiches before. Like, I know.
I'll tell you about my disaster quesadilla later.
All right.
Oh,
Yes.
exciting.
You have the day. You have the day in Adan.
Well, Journey really likes Ellie's suggestion, and so is going to suggest that Shopping Day Part 2 happens.
Woo!
Yes.
I don't
Search-
really need a silvered weapon, so I could maybe, while you're doing that, poke around and look for job postings for
All
interested
right.
in that.
if you feel like it, absolutely.
You're welcome to tag along if you want. I know you might find something. All right.
I mean, you're just going to get silvered weapons, yeah?
So, yeah, Journey's gonna maybe with
I've got
Ellie's.
magic.
Oh, sorry.
That's fair.
Yeah, searching for a place that can silver weapons, primarily, and then Journey is gonna look for a jewelry store for the previously mentioned purchase and a secondary one, which I have figured out.
All right. So,
But first, weapons.
Wait, real quick, I have a question.
no worries.
Speaking of metals,
Mm-hmm.
is iron and fey a thing?
Yes.
So it does burn fey.
The reaction changes like from fey to fey, but it doesn't affect them.
What does it do to half fey?
What do you think it will do to what does Willow think it will do? I know that I think Unfallen has mostly avoided iron, but I don't think Unfallen has like told you a lot about fairy and iron.
I'm just wondering, because I was kind of thinking, like, I already have a protection charm sort of necklace from Onfallen, which doesn't actually have any functional purpose. I just put that in there as flavor. I'm kind of wanting to add maybe an additional bit of flavor, which is Willow's really paranoid about
Mm-hmm.
fairies attacking her now, and would maybe wear some sort of like iron necklace as another charm. But I don't want to do that if it's going to burn her.
I don't think that it will burn. No, it won't necessarily burn. If Willow like really thinks that it will protect her, then it will,
Okay.
and it will not hurt her.
I think I'm
Sorry,
gonna.
sorry that fairy is like weird and fucked up, and it's like, what do you
Yeah.
think? But that's how
Yeah.
fairy is.
I think that as I'm looking around for job postings, I'm also going to look for some sort of jewelry store that might, or charms or something that might have like an iron charm necklace or something.
Okay. All right. One, some, Journey or Ellie make an investigation check with advantage.
I'll do it.
You'll
Okay.
find, like, I know that you'll find it because it's like a decently big city. It's just a matter of how much time it takes.
Yeah. Yeah, you go for it.
With advantage. Oh, thank you. Advantage for that. 20.
Dirty 20?
25.
25. You
19 on the die.
you know exactly where to like you see there's like a you like see an apprentice from the smithy, and you like basically are able to follow him to the smithy immediately. Like you see like this apprentice is coming back or coming back from break or coming into work. They get there a little bit later than the master smith. But like you see them coming in, and yeah, you find a weaponsmith.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And you are able to silver your weapons for 100 gold each.
Okay.
100 gold per weapon.
Don't think.
You can silver a single weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I doubt that the glacier blade can get silvered.
The glacier blade is magical.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
magical already. So I guess, yeah, I'll just do the broadsword then.
All right.
Actually, I get one of them silvered, but I'll tell you which one later because I know that I have a broadsword, but I know I also have a.
How long will the silvering process take?
The silvering process, does it say in the thing? It doesn't say.
No,
in the
it does not say in the base rules, I don't think. This is...
thing.
I could be wrong, but...
They have a couple of options. Full 10-day. It's like the shipping option. It's really like Amazon shipping options. It's like at our own pace. Special price 75 gold. I expect delivery between 5 to 10 days. Standard 100 gold. Expect standard like expect to be done within 5 days. And then it's rush job 100. Then there's rush job 125 for done in 3 days. Rush job extra, rush job plus, done overnight 150.
I'm sorry, say that last one again.
Rush job plus overnight 150.
Sorry, once more, 100
and 50.
Thank you.
So it's
increments of 25. Okay. Journey is gonna, because he's getting both of his rapiers silvered. He's gonna pay 300 gold for to get them both done overnight.
all right.
Damn, you have that much money?
Yeah.
That was when you took. That was when we took a bunch of the money and you decided to do books.
And then I also spent
I mean,
a bunch of it on pastries and stuff. I have 96 gold.
We
total.
each, that was the reward for dealing with those fairies outside of Gadu.
How much did they give us?
I got 1,000 for that.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you split it and give it to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Ellie's going to silver his longsword.
Okay. How much?
The 125, just so that we know that it's going to be done in time.
Yeah. Journey wants his because if Willow finds a job, he doesn't want to be rapierless.
Fair. All right. I am going to roll to see how many days it takes them. All right. Great. Yeah, you're able to silver to get that process going.
Doing some math. Don't you love it?
Math.
Willow.
Yes.
You are going to first search for a jobs board?
Yeah.
All right. Make an investigation
check. And if I happen to, along the way, see some sort of investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can do a charisma check to, ask people.
That's not better.
Okay.
That's actually worse. Oh! I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
So plus 2 perception is 22.
Oh my god, it's a major arcana.
Oh.
For the first time in a long time.
Oh god.
Woo.
Okay. The 21s are good, unless they're not. If it's
God, why
fight your double again, put it back in the deck.
It's not fight your double, I promise.
Okay.
I just don't know why I don't have my thing up. Oh my god. Why don't I have this up? Ah! All of your ranged attacks will deal double damage until you long rest.
Oh, too bad. I wish that happened sometime when we were not just shopping.
Sorry. That's how the cookie crumbles. Maybe you'll find something today.
I'm just gonna fight somebody for fun.
Willow starts a bar fight.
You said all of my long range attacks.
All of your ranged. Anything that's a ranged attack.
Haha, that's all of spells,
Yep,
right?
that's all spells. Well,
Except
Except for
except
touch spells.
AoEs.
yeah.
Oh. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Most of mine are AoEs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Sorry.
Them's the breaks. You do see. Where would this be in Idon? You end up actually seeing a couple of different job boards. There is a in the center of Old Town seems to be like a general community message board, which has a couple of listings. It's several older people have lost their cats. One of them has lost a dog. There are a few. They're all like even like a few like just like apprenticeship or job listings like need a server at a restaurant, need an apprentice for a fisherman. That's
Okay,
that's
so
most of what's in Old Town. But you do find what do
I could knock out all of the lost pets in like an hour.
Yes.
I would need a long rest because I don't have locate animals currently prepped. But I do have Beast Bond and Beast Sense.
you can do either. There is also actually when you reach the Wind Bowl, sort of on the outskirts of the Wind Bowl. No, well, there's sort of in the middle of the Wind Bowl, which is a more residential area. You do see a different message board, which is posted outside of a like hall-like building. That reads Wind Bowl Academy and Guild Hall.
Ooh. Wind Bowl Academy and Guild Hall. I go there.
Yeah, you see a few more adventure-y jobs. I don't remember what adventure jobs are at the moment because I have no brain cells. And I'm trying to come up with something. So bear with
Fight
me.
things.
Yeah, it's like
Steal
all fight
things.
things.
Protect other things.
Yeah. Like mercenary contracts or
Sea creatures attacking Fisherman Hut.
or
Somebody
or
stealing from Fisherman Hut.
lost objects in dangerous place, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's people who want
Weird
to
cave, make weird sound.
yeah.
Go look.
Things which other people are uncomfortable doing because of the risk factor.
Kraken spotted in ocean. Need you on my boat so that Kraken do not eat me.
Yeah.
The last 5 people we hired for this died. Ha 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 ha. Anyways.
Anyway.
Okay, I found a thing.
The long silence makes it sound ominous.
No, sorry.
No, it's fine. I know it's not. I'm just commenting.
I could walk people's dogs for them. I could pet sit. I'd be good at that.
There are like you could ask.
I could
The
actually do that. I have telepathic abilities with pets if I want to. Hello, dog. Behave. I'll train your dog to be really good for 2 days.
You see there are a couple of postings on the Academy and Guild Hall board. That are one of them is like missing farmer in abandoned mine. safe for missing farmer at abandoned mine. Safely returned. 500 gold. Body recovered. 300 gold. And there is a big. There is like in fine print at the bottom of this. It says, listed are guild prices. For non-guild members, compensation may be different.
I'm questioning the mine near the coast. Maybe he slipped. Maybe we shouldn't build a mine near the coast. Non-guild compensation. I don't know that Willow clock is that.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
that's why it's an abandoned mine. Because someone who didn't know a ton about geology went,
I was like,
I'm
wait,
gonna
there's water like 2 feet down. Oops. Maybe we shouldn't have built a mine here. Abandoning and going to mountains. Okay, non-guild compensation may be different. Are there any other jobs?
There is also a handwritten like the sign for the lost miner is printed. This is like a handwritten like single sheet of paper tacked on
Great
there.
sign.
Huh?
Great sign already.
Great sign already. Written in shaky handwriting. Big fish ate my boat. Help!
Love it.
Help!
Have fish. Can't travel. Boat ate. Help.
Fish. Can't travel. Help?
Can't travel. Boat ate. Help.
Boat 8. So we would need to get a boat. And we're being paid in fish? Is that what this
There's
is
no
saying?
other information. Well, there's actually
how to
there's
contact.
there is a there's like oh actually there is. There's you see at the bottom of the page there's like those those tear tabs. Each of them says a docking berth at the cold docks.
I'm very
Actually no,
intrigued by
they're at the
this.
Raven docks.
You know, okay, so here's what I'm imagining this person's going to look like. You know that episode, you know the Painted Lady episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
The fish seller who just
Oh
puts on
my
a different hat?
god! Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining is going to be at the other end of this mission.
God,
Which
wouldn't it be
makes
really
me
funny
want
if
to
it
do
weren't?
it very badly.
Wouldn't it be really funny if it was just like a guy that looked like Journey? Like so well put together?
The other thing that I'm have any of you listened or watched Starstruck Odyssey yet?
Yes.
A little bit.
That's
Okay, you know Plug?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know Plug. I've seen clips of Plug.
Dying tomorrow.
Dying tomorrow.
Y'all
That's what you said yesterday. Yeah. It's not tomorrow. It's today.
Yesterday's today.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
I look at the things. So missing farmer, fish ate boat. That's my options.
We got missing farmer, fish ate boat. Another big like guild sign that says, "Dear whoever would undertake this task, beneath my family mansion,
right
outside, in the suburbs of Idan, there appears to be an ancient labyrinth. It is full of traps, and I have already lost my 2 very fancy bloodhounds to it. Please send more dogs.
Send more dogs? No. I deface that
Will
sign. No,
pay
I don't.
5,000 gold.
Whoa, for dogs?
It doesn't say what for. It doesn't say the conditions of paying the 5,000 gold. And
I
then
could be a dog.
Woof.
it does have it has the address. It also has like a little like Google Maps. Like it has like a very fancy map
Okay.
to the house, to the estate.
Hey, you said 5,000?
5,000.
Okay. Cool. So we got Mr. Fancy Pants and his animal abuse. We've got Big Fish Ate Boat, and we have Missing Farmer in Ill-Advised Mine. Got it.
Yeah.
And then there's
You know
also
what? Let's do
dog
it.
walking.
Yeah, there's also dog walking, rescuing cats. You know what? Let's do one more.
Okay.
Let's do one more. Let's see. Oh yes.
Uh-huh.
You see, it's the biggest sign. I'm sorry for doing this so out of order. It's the biggest sign on the board. It's actually like it's a bounty hunting sign.
Ooh.
It says it doesn't, but it doesn't have an image of the person. It has like the anonymous shadow with a question mark, and it says wanted, Claire.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, of Claire's?
Of Claire's?
It does say of Claire's in the like the notes underneath. This
Oh my
wanted
god.
Claire.
For what?
It
What
says
crimes?
dead question mark or alive question mark reward. Anything you want, please God get rid of Claire. It says
What
notes.
crimes did she commit?
It says notes. Claire is an interplanar being of immense power.
My god.
Thousands have died for and because of Claire. Please. Please. If you are a god, please interact. If not, do not bother inquiring.
I'm writing all of this down.
Me too.
Please.
Oh my god.
Willow, as you were looking at the sign, you see. I fully don't remember. I think I described Claire as human.
Yes.
Yes. You see the anonymous shape in the sign turn into how you saw Claire when you encountered them. And Claire turns to you from the sign, winks, and then the sign you blink and the sign goes back to normal.
I wink back.
Nothing happens.
Bro, what? Claire is the BBEG at the end of the campaign.
Claire is Locra.
Yep.
And also Heart. Claire is simultaneously both Locra and Heart.
I'm not saying
Don't
anything.
like.
Claire is
Don't
every
like.
god.
Claire is all of the gods.
No, Claire just doesn't care about any of this shit.
Every god is just a hair on Claire's arms.
Pangu Claire theory.
Claire. Chthon belongs to Claire.
Every god is just a bad piercing in Claire's earlobe.
Yeah, the
Gonna
world is
die.
the world is in Claire's. The world is pierced into Claire's ear.
Yeah.
The world is
with
a
a piercing
ball.
gun.
The world is a ball hanging from Claire's ear.
Every
My
time she gets a new
god.
piercing, we get a new planet in the solar system.
Yeah.
Pluto disappeared from being a planet briefly because, like, she lost it.
Yeah.
god in the shower, but then she put a new one back in, so then it was a planet again.
I love that this implies that Earth, not Chthon, is Claire's. I do love that the fact that we're talking about Pluto does imply that Earth is Claire.
Pluto exists in all universes.
I can accept that,
Yeah.
particularly
Much
in this
like
one
Claire.
because it's the funny death
It's-
universe.
It's the funny
Yeah.
death universe, and Pluto is the funny death god.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
order of the
So you
planets
find
is Pluto, Pluto, Chthon, Pluto, Pluto, and continues
Yeah.
for how many planets there are on the solar system.
Pluto number 1, Pluto number 2.
Yes.
no, I don't think they're differentiated at all.
Oh,
I think
I
wonderful.
think nobody knows which is which.
I
That
love this
Pluto
lore
over
that
there.
we've created.
Okay, so I take my knowledge. I have my findings.
They're all
And
there.
I
There's
put
like
them in
also.
my super
Also-
analytical iron vault of a brain.
Oh yeah. Also on the Old Town job board, there's like there are also like part-time jobs, just like regular old people jobs, not adventuring jobs,
Okay.
like dog walker, like fisherman's apprentice, like smith's apprentice. But they are
Are there any
asking
jobs
for
that are like normal, but like they would like somebody magic for it?
line cook.
Okay.
Stop.
Thanks.
That was really good.
Alrighty,
Okay.
we're gonna cut back to Journey and Ellie.
Boys' day on the
Yay.
town.
You're able to find whatever you would like. So where would you like to go next? You would like to find
Unless-
it.
Unless Ellie has something. Journey wants to find a jewelry shop.
He'll go with.
I mentioned earlier that Journey was looking for a silver necklace of some kind.
Well, maybe I should have gone with you guys.
You can meet up with us.
Yeah. This is certainly going to be could be a role of whether we like come across each other while we're walking. Especially since Willow is ranging from place to place in search of job boards.
Right.
Yeah, because one thing Journey's looking for is a silver necklace. The other thing is a ring with a black stone in it, preferably obsidian.
Ooh, fancy.
Ooh, let me see. Let me look at the Chthon map.
Does Journey tell Ellie specifically what he's looking for, or does he just kind of go in and...
If Ellie asks, like even if it's like halfway, hey, what you're looking for? Yeah, Journey will tell him. But
I think he would.
Yeah, Journey will let Ellie know.
All right.
No, go ahead.
You're able to find a jewelry store. The smith is actually able to direct you to. The smith asks a couple of questions. Like, do you tell the smith that you're looking for a jewelry store?
Sure. I mean, if once we're done, you know, I'm gonna say, hey, you know the things around here. Do you know any jewelry stores? I mean, this is a metal worker. They
Yeah.
keep an eye out for other metal workers, even if it's not remotely the same type of wares.
Yeah, they're able to direct you to a couple. There's one that does mostly. There's one that they just sell pieces that they make, primarily out of materials from as locally sourced as they can get it. There's one that's like the smallest. There's like a small shop, like a local artisan, who does metalwork. There is like the big box store that has the fanciest shit, but customs and we'll do custom engravings and stuff, but those prices will run pretty high. And then there's kind of a middle of the road, and then there's like a middle of the road jewelry store that will mostly that primarily honestly will do custom work, but has sometimes a couple of pieces that are pre-made.
Okay. I'm fairly certain at some point Journey got some, or Ellie or someone got some kind of map of, I don't know, the continent.
Yes. I
Or-
think I have that.
Is there any place nearby that might create obsidian? Because that determines whether or not the one who works on local stuff is really on the list at all.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, how are we for volcanoes?
I don't know why my thing isn't here. I don't know if there are any volcanoes on this map particularly.
I mean, there's always a chance of like it getting imported.
Yeah,
It
it's
is a
another
port
of the
city.
local artisan. Whether the local artisan will do anything with it though.
I
mean, here's what it is, right? Journey doesn't really care what's like. He doesn't have a ton he wants to do today. The weapons are gonna take till tomorrow. He's perfectly fine going to each of the 3 stores and looking at what they've got.
There are definitely actually in the Bay of Siva while they are now dormant, the sort of isthmus area around the bay that encloses the Bay of Siva was formed by volcanic activity. So there is like they're all dormant now, and they've all like kind of gotten really small, and they're like shield volcanoes. But yeah, there is obsidian that can be found around the Bay of Siva.
Okay.
Which is
cool.
on the continent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little ways away, but
probably not the local one. But Journey's not only looking for one thing, so Journey asking if, unless Ellie has any objections, says I'm probably gonna head to all 3. I'm looking for gifts.
that's fine. Is it for your family?
Yeah.
I don't mind tagging along.
Thanks. Yeah, no,
course.
while we were in Fairy, my father and my sister's birthdays came and went.
Oh. Oh.
And they knew I'd be traveling, but since I'm returning,
Still. Yeah, all the more reason to celebrate.
yes. Figure get them something.
I should probably look for Gail. I think her birthday's coming up as well.
If you'd like.
I don't know if she would want jewelry, but I'm interested nonetheless.
Actually, a slight alteration to what it is I'm looking for. The silver necklace, ideally, should have some kind of pendant with a compartment in it. Like whether it's like intended for pictures or whether it's just a little thing, just something with a little not incredibly obvious closing thing.
Okay. Sorry, when you said compartment, I immediately thought of those like little wire cages for stones.
That's what I thought of.
But that's not what you're looking for.
No, I'm looking for like
a poison
tiny
ring
box.
locket.
I guess.
I know what you're. Yeah, I got it. Not
just
so
a little
obvious.
Space. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if it has a latch, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay.
It's just
not a huge
because
thing.
It's right. Something that at a glance could just be a necklace with a little bauble on it.
Mm.
Journey understands that that both of these are kind of weirdly specific and is willing to take what he can get if he can't get the main thing.
All right. Hello? Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit worried that my headphones are gonna die, which would not be fun. But
No,
we'll
it would
figure it
not.
out. All right. You set off to the the small artisan store first.
I guess whatever's closest.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a circuit.
I think Ellie actually, as we're walking there, just sort of like, I don't remember if you ever told us, was your sister younger or older than
Yeah,
you?
she's 19. No, 20. She's 20 now. Uh, just 5 years younger.
Mm. Right. Is she interested in the same, I don't know, adventuring path as you, or on a uh different
She
path?
Mystery has some more vaguely has some sort of similar interests, but hadn't really expressed any interest in leaving Rome. To be fair, neither had I until I had reason to.
Oh.
But no, she likes secrets. She likes information. I have mentioned, I think, that my house is technically in service to the. Sorry. It's been so long that I can't believe I've forgotten this. To the House Oriax, to the house of the Duke Mockery Oriax, and his house and that faction runs a group of intelligencers, king's agents, spies, and interlocutors. It's called, I believe it is called the Whispered Word. And Mystery has aspired to be a member of them, or at least that is what I recall. She has had a few interests that she took passionately to, but this one has lasted quite a while. She spent a lot of time learning about who they are, the ranks, how they work, how to get promoted, that kind of thing. Her best friend is an intelligencer. Entropy.
Entropy.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's all right. We are quite friendly as well. She's always been closer to Mystery, but she's, how old would she be now? 23, 24? I don't recall. I think she would be 23.
I mean, you say that your sister's on a different. I mean, what you do doesn't sound too different from what she's aspiring towards.
Not too different, no. Hence why it is similar but different. And of course, she is her own person.
Absolutely.
She is closer in personality to both you and Willow than to me.
That's good to know.
Much more carefree, much more free with a smile, less less constantly careful with words and actions. Don't get me wrong, she can apply herself to a problem very, very well and is capable of behaving as she is required to, but I make mine a part of who I am, and she prefers to how do I make her words and actions dance. I love her to bits, of course.
I think you
She,
do the same thing. Just in your own way. You both, it sounds like, at least, I'm sure she's amazing from what you've told me.
she
But
is. She's a marvel. She's been. I mentioned she's had this interest in the intelligencers for a while, and she's been practicing her skills in hope for, I don't know, applying or being recruited. You know, I don't actually know how it is the Whispered Word gets new members. But she practiced listening to conversations and being unseen and getting into places she shouldn't, and she's practiced with some weapons, I believe, though not Father's dueling swords. I will. I did not spend as much time as perhaps I should have paying attention to her pursuits the past few years. I was much more internally focused.
I mean, I'm sure that she. You had your own things to worry about, but
I did.
I'm sure she knows that
And
you still
to be,
care about her.
I'm sure she does. We were gone for 6 months. Is that right? I think so.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Time snatched away.
Yeah. No kidding.
I don't think. I mean, perhaps you do, Ellie, but both you and Willow, I can only believe, have a completely different perception when it comes to time than I do. Given your lifespans or lack thereof.
It's true enough. My family in particular, I never knew a lot of my relatives. From what my mom has told me, we lived in the mountains for quite a while. But due to just profession, I guess, none of us really lived the lifespan that we were told we would.
Profession.
Just, well, I mean, my father was he was a historian, which, I thought would just keep him behind a desk in a library, but he was a little bit more ambitious and poked his nose in some of the darker places of this planet, and got what he came for.
Ah.
And the rest of my family just either illness or some of them were adventurers. And they didn't make it as far. So
A family
everyone
business.
kind of.
Unintentionally.
I don't know if my mother actually ever wanted me to go adventuring. She never really she talked about her stories always. I knew so much about everything that she ever did. But for reasons that I know better now, it was always a little sad, and she never encouraged me, but she never trotted down on my idea to whenever I would jokingly say I would go adventuring one day. I think it was more of a necessity for her than something that she wanted to do her whole life.
I see. Judy. Well. Yeah.
But I understand what you mean. Sorry, just sent for Twitch. Just sent the wanted poster for Claire, and it's quite wonderful.
Oh my god, that's
Oh.
amazing. The shadow, but with
It's
earrings
really great.
and a nose thing. Oh, that's the best.
Just you're a
Because of course,
genius.
that's like the only identifying features.
Just the piercings.
Just
Yeah.
the piercings. Oh
That
my
makes so much
god,
sense.
that's wonderful.
Okay, sorry. I didn't
Anything you
mean to
want.
interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good. I get what you mean. Time is it should be cherished, no matter how long you think you have.
Plans for the future, yes. Sorry, hold on. I'm just plugging in my phone, my computer.
Okay.
I'm back.
Speaking of, I don't think shit. I need to message people tonight or tomorrow. Last time any of my family heard we were going into fairy, and then that was
Nope.
that.
You did
Hmm?
message.
Oh, did I?
Yep, you did.
Oh, I
It was
didn't get. Yes. Oh, I sent you those. I
You
sent you those.
messaged
Contact
Revena
Revena,
and Jan.
so?
I did.
Yes.
Oh, you did.
I sent that as a note after to Nemo.
Mhm.
Have we contacted Benny to tell her where we're meeting up?
I thought we said we were meeting in
Yes.
Rome.
Yeah, you were meeting in Rome.
Okay.
And I was supposed to
got
write
it.
a letter from Bennu that I haven't done because,
Okay.
you know what? Because she's bad at writing letters. Girl who's bad at communicating.
Girl.
She's doing, okay, so it's whatever, when you like type a text and then delete it like 18 times.
Yes.
She's
Crumpled up pieces of
exactly
paper.
doing that. And the different, like, there's like very few differences in the basics of the letter, but it's like debating whether she wants to mention anything about Willow's bird or acknowledge Willow's existence. Like, that's the difference between iterations.
That is amazing.
Girl who is bad at communicating.
I'm gonna have to message her. Jeez.
Yeah.
Tell her how long we're gonna take. Also, is my bird okay?
Lesbianism.
I did receive a letter from Elgos.
Yes.
Do I get the responses?
Oh, did I
from
not
those
send you the
messages?
responses?
No, I didn't get the responses.
Oh my god. I thought I did.
No.
I can send you. I'll send
Yeah,
you.
you can send them later.
I'll just send them in the chat now,
Okay.
including your initial message for context, if you don't mind.
Yes. Yeah.
I figure they're not very.
No.
Yeah. So Revna says, "Happy to hear from you. Safe travels from Safe travels, Idan to Last Gate. We're good, working to rebuild shop. Come home when you are ready. Love, Mom. And Jan says, Ellie, hi, things are fine. Dark season beasts have been weird, just standing in circles in twilight. But no more attacks. It's good to hear you. From you. Fuck.
Yes! That's good.
The
Wonderful.
dark season beasts have stopped attacking and have started
That's
standing
weird.
in
Yeah.
circles.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that makes me think. I don't know. This is probably not what you're. Okay, so in Twilight Princess, there's these weird, fucked up monsters, and they attack you in a circle, and you
Ooh.
have to kill all three of them at once because if you kill two and then leave the other one, it brings the other two back to life.
Oh my god.
And you said standing in circle in Twilight, and I was like, oh no,
Oh no.
it's the fucked up Twilight Princess monsters.
Ellie will tell Willow about that later.
Okay.
Sorry, I love that concept. I
It's really
just want to
cool.
know about Twilight Princess now. Anyway.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
It sucks to play, but I like it.
Sorry to interrupt Ellie's heartfelt speech.
No, you're good. No, I was done. That was just me going into wait, shit, I need to message people. But that was about it.
All right. How are we feeling? I think we could probably go for another hour, but do we want to take a little break?
I could take a break.
Yes, I would like a break. I need
Little
to make
break.
my late dinner.
Alrighty.
I'm typing up a message for Bennu, I think.
Great. So
Just
we
remind
shall.
me real quick how long the trip is, the boat.
The boat is leaving on the 21st and expects to arrive on the 11th of Deep Bees.
Deep Hive.
Deep
And today is
Hive?
Hive.
Okay.
It's not, yeah. It's Newbies Deep Hive.
That's what it is.
Huh.
what is today?
Cool. The
Uh,
16th of Newbies.
Got it. Thank you.
Priven Snape
When are we coming back?
8:10. Sound good?
Okay. Yep.
9:10.
19.
8:10 would be back in time.
Yes.
Or 12 hours from now.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
We're back on Twitch. Hello,
Hi, Twitch.
everyone.
Hello.
All right. All right. You know what? Let's cut back to Willow.
Hi. Have I
Um,
located a jewelry shop on my wanderings, or some sort of charms shop with where I
Yes.
can buy
Okay.
items?
There are a couple of places that it could be. With that 20, you're able to definitely find a bunch of stuff. Let me see what it got. Willow iron necklace. You would see. I mean, Rudd's Hall may as well have something, but it also may have
Yes.
not that. It has a bunch of shit. It's plugs butt ugly stuff on it. But
Yeah.
for
I
Chthon.
have to go there. Have I gone in there yet?
We went in there very briefly, I think.
Very,
Did
very
we go in
briefly.
it, or did
I
we just
think
watch past it?
what?
Did we go in it, or did we just walk past it?
I think you just walked past it. I don't think you went in.
Okay.
I think I would have remembered you going in.
True.
Because you
If
have to dodge.
If I'm near
You
there,
have
I
to
would go in
dodge the
there.
shards of glass
Right.
to get it. So there's Rudd's Hall. You also see a
Oh
small.
wait, I think we did go in there because I remember looking at like the bottled sea glass.
Right. Yes, you did. You did go in and you avoided getting hurt by glass.
Right.
And you met Rudd.
Right.
Yeah. You figure you could probably find something at Rudd's. There's also a small. You see. You do remember when you were walking to Willow's when Willow was walking with you to her music shop. There were a couple of
The other Willow, right?
the other Willow. Yep. The old lady who's also named Willow.
Right.
You were walking to her shop. You remember passing a couple of folks who were out with stalls who were selling trinkets, and a like not quite a jewelry store, but like a small like charms counter. Like like looks almost like a takeout, like a small takeout counter, but it does say like charms.
So like a kiosk.
Yeah, well, not like quite a kiosk. I'm trying to think of like when like a place like a like a sit down dinery type place, like a pizza place, has like the side corner, has the side thing where you can just like go up to the window and you don't have to go inside. It's like that.
So there's more in there, but I have to order it at the window.
You can order at the window, or you can go it. You can order at the window, or you can go inside.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. Okay, I'll go in that one.
And there's also you see a small jeweler's, which doesn't have like a name on it. It just says handmade jewelry.
Ooh, I
That's
like
fine.
that one. Okay, let's do the handmade.
All right. Roll a luck check.
Oh god. Okay. 6.
You get there before, or you don't get there at the same time that Ellie and Journey get there. You miss each other, but this is the same store.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, and we rolled to see, and you don't find each other. Not at this juncture. Yeah.
Maybe I should have prepped like locate creature.
All right. You enter the store. It's small space. You see it's like hung with fairy light, with little like small fairy lights. Like magical This is not really like a technology that you would know, but they're like, it's like a permanent cantrip lights. Not that the
Nice.
person necessarily is magical, but just that they're able to buy this sort of permanent
Yeah, they're like
enchantment.
charmed.
Yeah, it's
A
like little.
continual flame.
It's not quite that. It's more in the style of dancing lights, but it's like if Chthon had fairy lights.
Okay.
That's what it's like. It's like little magic fairy lights.
Okay. Do I find
You
iron?
see the jeweler. Yeah, it's sitting behind a counter at the front of the store. Kind of crouched. The store itself has kind of um. You like have to. There are a couple of steps down into the store. It's like set into the ground a little bit. And as you approach the counter, you see why. The person behind the counter is a very tall bugbear woman.
Yes.
Um, in a very nice and like carefully styled sari.
Good.
Yeah, and she is she's standing behind the counter when you step in.
Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I was
What can I
wondering
help
if
you
you
with?
yeah, I was looking for if you have any sort of iron protective charms
Iron
or
protective
necklaces or
charms.
amulets or anything but made out of iron, like pure
Any
iron.
pure iron. We
Mhm.
have pure iron. Let me look for you, okay?
Thank you.
Oh, I have nothing that is pure iron. I am so sorry. I usually. Do you have any? I can. If you have a piece of iron, I can make something.
Don't think I have iron on.
Or if you know where you can acquire, I would be happy to do a commissioned piece for you. I gather my materials as locally as I can. Um, and I have not found any iron in my gatherings. I am so sorry.
That's all right. Thank you.
Is there anything else you would be interested in?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I will be here if you find any iron or find anything else that you might need.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
And
Wow, you
you
just
as
made me
well.
do a whole the thing that I do every time I walk into a store.
What?
You made me role play the whole interaction.
I love Willow's interactions with people. That was
That's just how I talk to people
I
in
roll
retail.
I roll I rolled very poorly.
Okay.
I did roll to
I guess I'll
see.
try the next store.
The charms kiosk,
Sure.
the little the pizza joint charms.
Yeah. Pizza
Do you
charms.
go inside or do you go to the window?
I go inside. No, I just go to the window. That's easier.
You
Actually, I don't know. Has Willow's never seen a window thing before, and she's intrigued by it, so she goes to it.
all right.
Ding, 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 ding.
You see an orc teen. Yeah.
Hi.
What can I get for
Do you
ya?
have any iron charms?
Yes. What do you want? We got. Oh, we got a couple on tap, but we could also shape them for you. What do you got? We got Joey. What do we got? What do we got in iron? Joey.
Like pure iron.
Yeah. Pure iron for fairy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got it. You gotcha.
Yeah.
You see another. You see an older dwarf man. From the back says, we got flowers. We got a couple of trees. All of these can be made into an amulet, a pendant. Some of them a bit heavy to be a bracelet. I mean, if you really want a ring, we could do it as a ring. It's gonna take a little bit. Not made.
Pendant's good.
Pendant? What kind of a pendant, sweetheart?
Do you have, I guess, tree?
Tree?
Wait,
Tree pendant?
do you have a rabbit?
Do we have a rabbit? Joey, do we have a rabbit? The orphan's like, we got a rabbit, Mold. You come back in a couple hours?
Yes, sure. I wouldn't
Okay,
ask
how
how
big
much,
you
but I
want?
don't care.
How big you want that rabbit? Well, no, we got a one-size rabbit. How long you want the chain? Do you want a leather chain? Do you want
I
a leather
already
string?
have a necklace. I would just add it to. I think one is good. Just the pendant itself.
Just the pendant?
Just the pendant.
Okay. Do you got a specific radius diameter you want for the hoop? So do you want it sideways? Do you want it flat? There
Sideways.
is a cue.
Sideways.
All right, sideways it is. You got that, Joey? Yeah, rabbit, pendant, sideways. Come back in. Come back in an hour.
Okay, thank
We'll
you.
get it for you. All right. Next.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
Good. I realized that I played the prior interaction too polite, and my charisma is still 0. I keep forgetting that.
I think that Willow is trying to be polite though. I think that Willow
Okay.
is generally polite, unless she doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the term kiosk. I decided it's a pizza place.
I think that with a rabbit, I will feel extra protected. I will extra believe that it's protecting me.
Mhm.
Because that's what got me out of that shit.
All right.
Oh, I forgot I was going to send a message to Bennu.
Yes. We will cut back. Well, you can work on that. We are gonna cut back
I
to.
already wrote it.
Oh, you already wrote it.
Yeah.
We're gonna cut back to the others anyway.
Okay.
You had your turn.
Okay, yeah.
No, you're. All right. Journey and Ellie.
Boys go jewelry shopping.
Boys go jewelry shopping. You also
Right.
You also see the bugbear. You go into the bugbear store.
Which one is that?
The small artisan store.
Mm-hmm.
Would Ellie, are you looking for anything?
I think he was vaguely thinking about looking for something for Gale, but nothing specific.
All right. If you'd like
So I
to
think
find,
he's just browsing.
yeah, okay. If you like think of something, let me know and you can roll to see if you find what you were looking for.
Will do.
Journey, do a luck check.
Totally. Do. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god. Not a major. You're able to find. There does happen to be an obsidian ring. Um. And when you ask after like a
Silver necklace with container.
silver necklace with a container, the bugbear says, "Oh, I have just the thing. I had been working on this for some time. I wasn't sure if there would be any buyers for it. It is a little bit of an odd shape. And you see it's a small, it's a necklace on a shortish chain, with a small little box. With it's got a decent sized latch for the smaller size of box. It's I would say the box is maybe it's like no bigger than like your pinky fingernail. It's not a very big box, but yeah, it's a little box.
Cool. And the necklace itself is like suitably fancy and stuff. Our
Okay.
Arek does not know the right lingo. Journey would.
Yeah, no, it's fancy. You can tell it's
Yeah.
not elaborate, but it is well made.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for. That one he's gonna buy immediately. He's like, yeah, that is exactly what I'm looking for. It seems luck is with me today. He's gonna get that necklace. The ring, like what kind of? So there's an obsidian stone in it, but like what kind of? Is it silver? Is it like
What would you
gold?
like?
Is it? Ideally, I'd like gold because the striking gold and black is the best. But
You're able to find it. You got the nat 20. So
okay.
it's hard to argue with that.
Hard to argue with a 1 out of 20 with a 5% chance. Okay, cool. Yeah. He's just gonna make sure that it's like basically the right size because he doesn't want it to be too small and anything. And then it's like, yeah, these look good. Cool. He wouldn't say that. Arik says that. He's gonna get those two items. Go up to the bugbear and say, "Are you the artisan who crafted these items?
Yes, I am. My name is Brana.
You have my compliments. They are wonderful."
Oh, thank you. You
And
wish to purchase them? Yes.
yes, I do. Would it be possible to? Do you have any? Thank you, Nemo.
Mhm.
Brahna the bugbear. Okay. Do you happen to have any containers, boxes that these might go in? I intend to give them as gifts.
Uh, I can, yes. I have. Well, I have a couple of older. I try to upcycle where I can. Uh, so I have a few that are as simply as is, which I can just give to you with your purchase. You can also purchase from me for a modest 10 gold, a per 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 box, a box that I have wrapped in handmade paper and hand decorated.
The there's a I kind of didn't quite hear it. There's also a
Sorry.
something box.
There's also for 10 gold the boxes that she's hand wrapped in paper, like fancy paper.
Right. Yeah. No, that's not the kind of thing he's looking for. He's looking for. Well, maybe he'd do that, but he wants as a base, jewelry boxes.
She doesn't really have jewelry boxes. She has like paper jewelry gift boxes.
Okay. He'll just get the jewelry.
Okay. Uh, they are each 50 gold.
Each what?
50 gold.
50. Cool. He's burning through money here.
These are handmade art pieces.
Yep. He's buying them.
All right.
Yeah, nice. Just burning through a cool 405 gold in a day.
Shopping.
Shopping. Which, if I don't want to, eat up the time, Claude, if you have something that Ellie wants to do.
Ellie is along for the ride.
Okay, cool.
Claude I don't have anything specific that I was thinking about, so Ellie is just kind of here as support and also just kind of having fun in the background.
In that case, after getting, like, I don't know, after getting the 2 items, Journey is going to go to the other 2 stores to get jewelry boxes.
Yeah, you're able to get one from the big box store.
Okay.
It is. They will charge you 5 gold per box.
That's fine.
But yeah.
Um,
The other jewelers is called Moth and Co. Jewelers.
Moth and Co.
Moth and Co.
Oh, I got excited.
Moth.
Speaking of moths, there's one in my room and it freaked me out for a second.
Oh no. Moth.
Okay. So 2 jewelry boxes for a total of 10 gold.
Mm-hmm. And you can pass by the other jewelers. It's called Thimblestone Jewelry. You don't have to go in if you don't want, but since you've already got the boxes in the jewelry, but it is called Thimblestone.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing a little bit of math in my head over here. All done. Yeah, Journey might take a peek in there just to see if there's anything that catches his eye, but having gotten what he wanted, he's satisfied.
You see, it's kind of divided into two areas. There's a small counter with like pre-made pieces, and there's like a customs counter. Each of them is run by an older gnome gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all. That's all Journey wants to do for the day.
All right.
Might spend a bit of time. Probably not a ton of time looking around for Willow, but is going to head back to the the place they're staying.
Mm.
I can't remember its name right now.
Rockaway Hall.
Thank you.
I think.
Mhm. Rockaway Halls. All right. Willow. Unless does Ellie have
Hi.
anything?
Ellie does not.
Okay.
I don't have anything for him.
Okay. Willow. In the
Yes.
intervening time between when you are able to pick up your iron rabbit,
Yeah,
do you send a message to Bennu?
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I have to remember where the hell Bennu is.
Hi, Bennu. Taking boat to Last Gate, 24 days, then to Rome. How is Yarrow? Tell him I love him. Everything all right with you?
Ugh. All right.
I
Tell
am
him I love him.
taking the moment to remind you, Nemo, that when Elagos responded to Journey's letter, they said that they believed that Amon was en route to Rome, and of course Bennu is following Amon.
Bennu is following Alion.
Alion, right. I'm a moron. Thank you.
Yeah.
Should I have
Silly Arik.
Bennu that is Amon also going there?
I think I think that everyone assumed that Amon was going there.
Okay. The original draft of this was like a bunch of stuff about Yarrow and then also Are You Alive, I guess.
I love that. Ah, the silence of typing a respond message.
Absolutely.
Love gay people.
Hi, Bennu, get out of my school.
Exactly.
I'm writing
You
far
were
more
right
notes
about
about the
fairies,
shopping
they
session
kind
than I
of suck.
probably should.
I get it now.
You were right.
You were correct.
It is so nice to be role playing with you guys again.
I
Mm.
miss D&D.
I missed you guys.
Mm.
Good to shit.
Da, 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 da. Oh, wait a minute. Did I, maybe I did something wrong.
Okay, let me just write this down in my funny little notes.
No worries.
You ever see a bad take on the internet?
Always.
So much.
I just saw one. It's not that bad, I'm just annoyed.
You sound annoyed.
I am annoyed.
You should be. I don't know what it is, but you
Because-
should be.
Because you're a droid and I'm annoyed.
Exactly.
Sorry, that was a. This might be the crowd that recognizes that, but it also might not.
So you hear back,
No.
hello, Willow. Yarrow is well. Very helpful, if a bit loud. Camping outside the city. Will enter tomorrow. Sorry for bird napping. Loves you too. Yarrow.
Aww. Aw. I'm so happy that Bennu was on the same wavelength of first filling me in on Euro. Like
Yeah.
that was the important info.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, so she's already like there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we
be
were gone
forever.
for 6 months.
She's also traveling by ferry, wasn't she? Or no?
She was traveling by ferry and then
She
was
left at the
traveling.
same time as it. Oh no, she didn't.
Yeah, she didn't leave with us.
And she then came out by Windsfort, by Crumcrook. Presumably.
So she had less to travel.
She had, yeah.
Oh, right.
Is that?
Okay.
I forgot
Cool.
that.
And then I go and I try
admittedly.
to find my friends.
All right.
Yes.
They are back at Rockaway Hall. Oh, you get your rabbit.
Oh yes. How much is my rabbit?
It's just a pendant. 25.
Okay. Of the gold ones?
his eye, the orc behind the orc behind the counter's eyes widen. He says, "Yeah."
Oh no.
Shit.
I think we forgot that Willow shouldn't go shopping alone.
I've gotten better. All right,
And
thank
you
you.
receive your little
Wait,
rabbit charm.
do I? Okay, is he scamming me? I can insight. My insight's good. My money's bad, but my insight's good.
Roll insight.
Math. 18.
This kid doesn't know what he's doing. You think that maybe this kid even knows about as much about money as you do.
Okay, cool.
This
Sounds
is
The
a-
good.
kid
this
and
Hmm?
the kid and Willow exchange strikes again. Because this is exactly what happened
Whoa.
in
Fuck
in
yeah, it
Last
did.
Gate with,
Yeah!
with the kid. It's like 5.
5
I love that kid.
Me too.
of the which one?
5.
5 for 1 fruit.
I love that
Okay.
child.
Me
I
too.
have my pendant. So is it like, what are we talking? Is it like a rabbit head? Is it like a little sideways silhouette? Is it like just the ears?
It's a little sideways rabbit silhouette.
Good. Cool. Nice.
It's up to you. I'd say they probably have. They have either. They don't have. They have only one, but it's up to you, Jess, whether it's like a leaping rabbit or a sitting rabbit.
I think leaping is good.
All right. You have a leap. You have a rabbit pendant.
I have a rabbit pendant, and it goes on. I think I've got the necklace with the feather on it. I've got a different necklace with the amulet, the like magic charm or whatever.
Which
that-
magic charm? I don't remember.
So I had written in my backstory that Alion gave me like a protection
The
charm.
protection
but
charm.
yeah, that thing. I don't think it has any actual functional
Mechanical,
purpose beyond.
Mm.
Yeah,
You mean on fallen?
yeah, that's what I meant. What did I say,
There's-
Alion?
You said Alion.
There's
There
a
I
lot.
are
didn't give me
by
shit
far
except
too
nightmares.
many A names.
Alion was originally Elion, and then
And then I came along.
Claude announced his character, and I was like, "Oh, I better change that because that'll get confusing."
Mm.
Um,
And now we have a different problem.
now we have a different problem. Does the pendant have any mechanical? The new one?
Not generally.
Okay,
Um,
so it's a one
not
of
that
those
you would know.
fairy things.
Not that you would know.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
like yeah.
Okay. I think that goes on the necklace with the feather and the other thing.
Okay.
And then I go looking for my friends.
All right. You all reconvene at Rockaway Halls.
Okay, so I was looking for jobs. And our options are there's a mine. There's it said if we're gods we should go after Claire.
Claire?
And then there was something about a really big fish. And then also there was something about a labyrinth and like dogs that were disappearing in the labyrinth underneath some sort of big house or something.
All of those sound interesting. Go back to the Claire one. What was that?
Oh, Claire is wanted.
Like the Claire that.
It was a really big sign.
Oh.
Yes. And also it came to life and winked at me.
Oh.
Apparently she's an interdimensional being and she's killed many.
Huh.
You know what? As interesting as that seems, I think I have enough. I've
It
had
did say
enough
if we were
of
gods, we should apply. And if
incredibly
we
powerful
weren't, we shouldn't.
beings interfering with our lives.
This
Okay,
is
so then
true.
our options are labyrinth or help farmer in abandoned mine or help person whose boat got eaten by a fish. Or we could do dog walking. There's a lot of missing pets. And I'd be really good at getting missing pets.
Well,
Does
the
pay a lot
nature
less.
of a labyrinth is that it tends to get people lost, or rather, most people use it rather than. There's a whole etymology thing here. I don't need to go into it.
Oh, also the mine said something about there were guild prices and then there were non-guild prices.
Oh. There
Guild
must
prices.
be.
Like
There must be an adventuring
rewards.
guild around here.
Yeah,
Right,
the
are
sign
like
said
adventuring guilds a thing, Nemo, that are like well known, or
Um, yes, there were not any in Rome because of the way that Rome is like. If there,
like
unless, yeah,
most of the monster
remember
hunting is done by like the army.
yeah,
we
because of
always like
Rome's political structure, there wasn't one in Rome, but in the larger metropolitan centers, there will be guilds.
Yama probably has.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they had all that tournament shit.
Yep.
Gadu.
Seems like a place. Gadu.
The
I
continent
know.
is Yama.
Damn it. Gadu probably has.
Yeah. They do
Yeah.
tend to be local guild halls, like city guild halls,
Right.
that mainly cover. Some of them do have like a broader reach that they will extend to like their surrounding areas. But
And I imagine
it's
they have
sort of like,
other types of guilds, right? Like not just a.
yeah, they have other guilds.
Okay.
They got thieves guilds. They got seamstresses guild.
The only 3 you ever need.
Yep.
Thank you, Ark.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, regardless,
Oh no, wait, they have the assassins guild. Of course, they have the assassins guild.
Oh,
Where
of
would we
course.
be without the assassins guild?
Where would we be without the crows? It's Dragon Age.
the labyrinth
Yeah.
sounds, I must say, the most interesting to me, but also the one that would take the most
I
time,
don't know.
and
I thought
we
that the big fish
have
was really
very little
interesting.
time. I'm sorry, say again?
I thought the big fish was really interesting.
A big
Although we might be
fish.
getting paid in fish.
Yeah.
I mean, the most safe bet, I suppose, would be the missing farmer.
Yeah, but I don't know how much they'll. In terms of just dealing with the guild, I don't know
I'm
if
gonna
they'll.
roll intelligence to see if I remember what the numbers on the numbers of the GP were. 13. What does that get me?
You remember it wasn't that hard. It wasn't also too long ago in the day. Like, it was the same day. So
Yeah, I'm just not
Um,
practiced with numbers. So, I
500 alive,
yeah,
300
I wrote them
for the
down. I just didn't
corpse.
know if Willow remembered.
No, yeah, I think Willow would.
Yeah.
I
Safe
honestly, I
return
don't know.
500.
I don't know with that 13 if she would have remembered the guild prices different thing,
Oh,
especially because it was small print.
okay.
I feel like that
I
makes the
figured
most
she was
sense to
more
me.
likely to remember that than the
Okay,
numbers.
all right. Then you get somewhere around that. You get that it was around 500,
Yeah.
and it was less if he was dead.
Okay, that makes sense. And that the mansion labyrinth was a lot more money
Yes.
than something about
And
dogs.
not clear about the goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. It was not. It was just like.
You've got one that's very clear, but pay is kind of a middling amount. You've got one that is absolutely incomprehensible and may pay in fish. You've got Claire.
Hey, you know the best way to solve a labyrinth? Bring a bulldozer.
Maze.
glamorous child Willow, bringing a bulldozer to a labyrinth.
I am a bulldozer.
I
She
just want to take a moment to talk about Labyrinth, like, out of game, because it's really interesting, and I didn't know it until, like, 5 or 6 years ago. But Labyrinth originally and kind of mostly isn't like a maze. It's there's only one way in and only one path that you can take,
Mhm.
and it's a meditation thing,
Oh yeah.
and it's really interesting and cool.
I have
And
a labyrinth fact. If you're finished, sorry.
I am finished, yeah.
Okay. Here's my labyrinth fact. The labyrinth capitalized like from ancient Greece.
Yeah.
They thought that they found it on Crete in the Minoan
Yeah.
Palace because there were these tunnels. And 1800s archaeologists didn't know shit about fuck. But it turns out because they were like, what could these narrow hallways possibly be if this wasn't the Minotaur labyrinth? But it turns out what it actually was probably was storage compartments. So they
Mhm.
stored like urns and pots and stuff back behind the walls.
Huh.
Also, when the 1800s archaeologists they tried to reconstruct the palace, so it wasn't really a palace; it was like kind of a communal meeting place. And they did shit like there's a wall that it was a floor. It was a floor mural, and they were like, "This should be a wall."
Oh.
So that's what they did in the
God.
reconstruction, and they fucked it up because 1800s archaeologists were on shit, and that
We're
shit
on
was
something
colonialism.
different.
Yeah, they were.
And sometimes mummy dust.
Snorting that shit like cocaine.
Oh, hello.
Pig have moved fast.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Emily?
Gotta go fast.
Ah, summoned by gay.
Summoned by gay. For Twitch, Emily just messaged in chat.
We should wrap up our D&D game
Yeah.
that we play.
Fun time.
Mummy dust. Maybe we're on mummy dust.
Maybe.
We're on something.
We just haven't
We're
played
high
for so
off
long.
of
We're on
friendship.
Blood for the Blood God.
We just haven't played in so long.
I know.
I'm just realizing that and as a result, we are just having the reaction to Emily that chat has to actual techno.
So true.
Oh my god. Okay, what were we even talking about?
We were
Oh,
discussing
Labyrinth.
the
we
labyrinth
were
job.
discussing we were discussing the labyrinth job.
And archaeology. So, Journey is going to express, because Arik is tired, his reluctance about the fish job because there's very little to go on.
Yeah.
He is somewhat frustrated by the middling amount of money for the mine job because they've made more than that and stuff, and also because he personally spent more than that today, and he's like, I won't
I
get
mean,
that
I'm
back.
down to 71 gold, so 500 gold
Yeah.
sounds good to me.
Yeah. Well, split 3 ways, right?
Right.
Mm,
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
Unless you can bargain for us.
Yeah, possibly.
We don't even know
But
if
it's
it
one
would
of
be
those.
500
Guild
because
has
it
a
might be
free
less. It might be less if it's not guild prices.
I mean, it probably
Yeah.
is. Wonder if Guild has a free trial we can join and then cancel the
Which
Ellie
also
will
that was,
not.
program.
that was the other thing I was going to ask, was like, there are different ways guild prices might be different from independent contractor like prices, because one thing that guild prices might do is that it's more money because the guild is taking a cut,
Right.
and because people get the reliability of the guild. Or it could be that independent contractors get more money because the prices listed on the guild board are without the cut the guild's taking, or whatever.
Mm.
Mm.
guilds have overheads, contractors less so.
Right.
So what? This is roundabout way of saying, does Journey have any idea which it might be?
Ellie, make a history check. Not Journey.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Wait, hold on. Is that
Can
cocked?
I aid?
Oh, it was cocked. I'm sorry. Hold
No,
Okay.
because this is something that Ellie may know about from Ellie's upbringing.
Right.
on. That is gonna be. You said history.
Mhm.
1 second. Let me get my sheet. History. That's just gonna be a 16.
The guild in Gadu. I think you've probably dropped by the guild hall in Gadu a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you ever joined, just because like it
No,
wasn't
Ellie.
worth it
Yeah.
for you. It is kind of like a union.
A what?
It's kind of a union. It's more of a union than anything else. They set the local guilds do, like, they set the minimum uh rates for adventurers associated with their organization. They provide like life insurance to family.
Huh.
It's like they don't do a cut of your um they don't do a cut of whatever you make. They have set dues. They have like yearly dues. And also they offer there are like several, like, sometimes depending on the city there's like different guild locations. In Gadu, the guild owns a couple of like dormitory style buildings in which they offer, during the tournament particularly, they offer free lodging for guild members. At other times of the year, they rent those. They do offer lodgings to everyone, but reduced price lodging for guild members. That's how the Guild in Gadu works.
Okay.
And you would assume that this might work similarly. So it's not that they take a cut, it's that these are the prices that guild members are required to get. So
Okay.
it's like working a union job, working a non-union job.
Gotcha.
And the guilds, they really do. There are some that will offer. The Gadu one didn't really offer something that fit for you, because they do they're trying to build a community of people
Yeah.
to work in the community. So folks who are outside don't really have the same opportunity.
Yeah, it didn't really work for it. That makes sense.
Adventurers Union.
Adventurers Union. Okay, I will relay what I know about Gadus and essentially just. I'm sure that the one here works similarly.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. We don't know how long any of these might take, so I don't want to eliminate the possibility of doing more than one. It's possible we'll get one done and have more time with which to spend. But I must say, I am intrigued by the labyrinth one, if for no other reason than I'd like to go up to the individual in question and ask what it is they want from this labyrinth underneath their mansion.
Okay, but we also don't want to get stuck and then miss our boat.
That is true, but I figure there's no harm in asking about it.
That's true.
I just want
did
more
say
information.
that they just were sending dogs in instead of like a person. So maybe it's easy for people and hard for dogs.
Which seems odd to me, simply because
Unless there's a monster in there and they're just feeding the dogs and they want more dogs to feed the monster, which is really unfair to the dogs. But I guess that
And
if the monster needs to eat, that's fine.
if the monster needs to eat, then it can come out and pay for food like the rest of us.
That's not how nature works, Journey.
Right. How nature
the big
works
fish
is
eat the little
something
fish and also
hunts
boats.
or
The
it
big
dies.
monster eats the dogs.
Here's my thing, Willow.
Uh-huh.
Either it's a monster from nature, in which case it should be hunting rather than relying on nobles to send it food, or it's more civilized, in which case it should come out and stop hiding in a labyrinth.
Maybe we need to free it because it's being held. It's an illegal pet.
I'm sorry, Jess, that was really quiet. I couldn't hear.
It's an illegal pet. It's the exotic pet trade.
Right.
And we need to set
Okay.
it free. I don't
Y'all
know.
are taking a big leap trying to figure out that if there was a monster down there.
I mean, the dogs didn't come back out. They were
It is a labyrinth.
mudhounds.
Maybe there's another exit somewhere. I don't know. Regardless, I would like to at least learn more about it.
I mean, we can go ask.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose learning more about the farmer wouldn't hurt either. In the mine.
Let's do that tomorrow.
All right.
If you think so, how much time do we have? Like, did we spend most of the day shopping?
I think you spent most of the day shopping.
Okay.
You're able to have a
shopping
nice dinner
forever.
out if you'd like, but you also get dinner service at the hotel. So
More bagels.
more bagels.
Oh
More
no!
cursed bagels.
I'm so sorry that the bagel factory closes early.
Oh, they're a brunch
No, it doesn't.
place.
No, it
Oh.
doesn't. The bagel factory is open 24/7.
Of course it is.
Bagels whenever
It
you
just
want.
gets-
midnight bagels.
It just gets more and more like weird in there.
It becomes a truly liminal space.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you get to a certain time of night, and like the guy behind the counter will give you a Moby Dick style explanation of what a bagel even is.
Oh my god, yes.
Like you hit a
Yes.
certain point, and they are simply they're simply reciting books at you.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Here is the manual of the locks. How to make
Wonderful.
a smoked salmon.
You get a
One
salmon
of them just
high.
starts spouting Wikipedia pages.
Yeah.
Did Willow ever relate to us Benu's status, I guess?
Oh yeah, I should probably. Oh, also, I thought of this entirely on my own with no help.
Of course you did. You're a
course.
smart person. Yeah.
I told Benu. She is camping outside of the city already, Rome, and she said that she will be going in tomorrow. And also, my bird is okay.
That's the most important part.
Yes. I love my bird.
I know.
Yarrow,
I love your bird
Yarrow.
too.
Yarrow, the actual bird. Actual real bird.
Uh-huh.
Don't say uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Shush.
And on that, we are going to end for tonight.
Cool.
Night Twitch.
Good night, Twitch.
Ellie antagonizes his friends hours.
Yeah, we begin and we end the same way.
You are slowly but surely forcing an alliance between Journey and Willow just to deal with Ellie.
Good.
That was the
Incredible.
plan all along.
Good night, Twitch. We'll see
Good
you
night,
again.
Twitch.
Night Twitch.